Hi everybody, welcome to Tai Chi Fit 360 with Jan. Running out through the last of the repertoire movements. This one is closing the door, okay? So you're gonna do closing the door from whatever movement you've finished with. It may be opening the heart, it may be doing something else. Just depends on what your particular class did that day. But if you're going to do the opening the heart as the last thing before closing the door, then you're just going to sink down. The, the knees are going to flex a little more, and then the wrists cross. It doesn't matter which cross is on top or below. It has nothing to do with anything. Inhale as you float up. Open them out. Exhale as you melt down. This is very much like opening the door, except we're closing it. So we cross, float up, open, exhale to melt. Usually we do this 3 times, so I'll do it 3 times. And the last one, exhaling, you're going to come down a little bit, not so far, and then whatever foot you stepped out on, that foot comes up and steps back in. And then I always like to do a little bow, just so the participants recognize that they did something good for themselves that day. It's just a thing I do. Let's look at it from the side. You can watch the knees flex and bend a little bit more. So everything's relaxed to start out with. Even when you're doing the sharing the heart, okay, even if you've leaned forward and you're sharing the heart, pressing it out, yeah. Hands are going to melt down, and you're going to melt just a little bit. The wrists are going to cross, float up, come up, inhale, opening out, and then melting down, sinking again. And remember that the upper arms move first, and then the lower arms right here when they melt. Melting, upper arms come down, then the lower arms, hands are last. Inhale to float up. Exhale to melt down. And then right here, I usually step out on my left foot, so the left foot's going to come in with the other foot, and then just a little tiny bow. That's how I close my practices. Okay. And you can close your practice any way you like. If I was doing opening the heart, I'm right here. I'm going to melt my hands down, sink a little bit, knees are bending, coming out across, crossing those wrists, floating up, opening, melting down with an exhale, crossing again, lifting, inhaling, opening, melting, sinking, crossing the wrists one last time, floating up. I think that was 3. On out, melt it down, and then I usually use my left foot because that's what I step out on. I do that consistently so I don't confuse myself. And then my little bow. Off to this side. From the last part of opening the heart, right here, hands are melting down. You can do a little circling if you like down at the bottom. Floating up, inhale, opening, sinking. Doesn't matter which wrist cross on top or bottom, right? Good. Inhale, float up, open, exhale. This is my last one, and sinking and lifting. No, that was not my last one. This is my last one. Hands are just going to hang at my sides. Pick up the one foot, step it back in next to the other from where I started at the beginning, and a little bow. Great. That is closing the door. Lots more is coming up, so stay tuned. And until I see you again, keep breathing, go with the flow. Thanks for watching.
Bye.